Hello and welcome back to Geeky Port, your safe harbor in the world of nerddom. This is our first episode of 2026, and what we're going to do today, myself and my co-host, Maxie, we are going to be talking about the year in review.
Sure.
2025, what we liked, what we didn't like, and stuff that we're looking forward to in the current year.
Sure.
The year of our Lord, 2026.
Sure.
So, let's open up the discussion. What were some movies that... Do you want to start with stuff that we didn't like? Or stuff
I don't
that
know.
we
Well, I
loved?
mean, 2025 was a wonderful year for horror fans.
Yes.
Because we got Sinners, Weapons, Frankenstein, The Ugly Stepsister,
Right.
Welcome to Derry.
Yes.
Like, horror fans ate very well this year.
Yes. In fact, I would say that's like a standing headline that has been true for like the last 8 years or so. Like, horror is like really... I mean, they call it elevated horror just because people are, they're getting decent directors on a regular basis, and the writing is really good. But no, and getting Oscar nods, Golden Globes and all that. So
Sinners has 16 Oscar nominations, the most of any film in Oscars history.
that's really impressive.
And
Right, it's like
Weapons
horror.
Frankenstein has 9.
Oh, wow.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's a technical and narrative marvel. It's horror has never really gone away. I think it's been popular since the 1930s, but yeah.
I feel like people haven't taken it like seriously,
Right.
or they still look down on it.
It's almost like science fiction or fantasy. It tends to get looked over come award seasons.
Yeah. But like some in the past, because like The Exorcist was nominated for acting Oscars and probably for writing. I can't remember. Even though it's this one, it might be under thriller. Silence of the Lambs is classified as a horror film. And then a few years ago, Get Out won Best Original Screenplay.
Right.
So
I feel like it was
Could
almost
be.
like shameful to call these movies horror, but it is impossible to call something like Sinners or
Weapons.
like just a thriller, because like they're dealing with like vampires and witches.
Yeah. So much blood.
Yeah.
So much blood, bewitchery, and
Yeah.
all that. And The Ugly Stepsister, one of my personal favorites from 2025, is nominated for Best Hair and Makeup, as rightfully it should be.
Absolutely. That was a genuinely disturbing movie.
Yeah, it was. I love it.
Yeah, we also saw the end, the final season of Stranger Things.
That's right. I cried so much.
Speaking of horror, I know it didn't please all the fans, but I thought it was a satisfying ending.
I liked the ending. I thought, it didn't tie up like every single loose end, but
Right.
it was satisfying.
Yeah.
And it ushered in, like the new kids coming in, and everybody got like a happy-ish ending.
Yep. I think having the conclusion, I mean, a very long epilogue, but that's where you have the emotional connection with the audience. But no, I think having the finale, the final battle, take place on like literally like an alien planet.
Yeah.
I think that was maybe a little bit too much for some audiences. I loved it, but
I thought it was cool.
yeah.
Because, The Abyss. Wasn't that technically
Oh,
what it was?
right,
There's
yes.
the Upside Down and then the Abyss.
Named after a realm in Dungeons and Dragons.
Uh-huh.
In fact, the giant spider was likely a reference to the demon queen Lolth, who has a giant mechanical spider in her particular level of the abyss.
See, I thought it was a reference to Wild Wild West.
Yes.
The brilliant
Has
Kenneth Branagh film.
Did he direct that?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. He was the bad guy. He was loveless.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was a giant mechanical spider.
'Cause-
We forgive you.
He's not. He's allowed some bad films.
I know. And a few years ago, he's an Oscar winner for Belfast.
Oh,
Which, have you seen that yet?
I haven't.
You have to see it. I cried so much. He makes
As-
me cry.
As for non-horror films, what movies or TV shows stood out to you in 2025?
It's like I can't remember. Isn't that sad? I'm just
I'm
like,
not going to sit through a courtroom drama
What
or romance. Blah.
well, I mean, there are certain TV shows that came out that are huge that I haven't watched, like The Pit, pluribus. Severance was in its second or third season, and people love that. There were a bunch of miniseries this year. Adolescence, I still need to see. That's supposed to be very, very good. The little boy, he's like 15 now, but he keeps winning like Emmys and Golden Globes and stuff for it.
Cool.
So that's supposed to be very, very good.
Cool. In terms of science fiction, I would say it was a pretty good year because we had Alien Earth.
Oh, heck yeah, that's right.
And
how could I forget?
Killer of Killers, which was the animated Predator movie. And then you had Badlands, which that came out last year, right?
I think so. Yeah.
But that was for that series, that was fairly avant-garde because the main character is a predator or a Yutja. Who doesn't speak English, and all his dialogue is alien, and it's subtitled for the audience.
That's awesome.
So
I love that.
that's a pretty big creative risk. Oh, Wicked.
Oh yeah. We got all of both Wicked films came out last year, right? I think.
They both
Or did
came out
we-
around the winter holiday season. So
Like, did we? Because we saw, like, did Wicked Part 1 come out on one Thanksgiving, and then
Possibly.
Wicked Part 2? I can't remember. I loved Wicked Part 1. Part 2, it was fine.
most people are like that with the Broadway musical as well. It's like it starts stronger than it ends.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe I should be crying, but
But I think it's great. There's people, commentators that say, "Oh, movie theaters are dying. No one wants to go out. People just want to stream." Movies at home or TV shows. Maybe movies are dead, and series is the new way. Or just younger people don't have the patience to watch like a 2-hour or 2.5-hour movie. But there was a lot of young people in the theater where we saw Wicked for Good, and they were crying. So it was affecting them on an emotional level, which is a success for that particular platform for entertainment.
yeah. And I'm trying to remember if it was earlier in the year or if it was 2024. But I think didn't Minecraft come out last year too?
Right.
And that became its own theater experience, just people were bringing chickens in for the chicken jockey.
It was a great experience, except for the people that needed to clean up the theater
Yeah,
afterwards.
don't do that to people.
Don't throw things.
People have to clean that up.
Don't throw your popcorn.
Don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Have your childhood moment, but come on. But don't be a jerk about it.
Yeah, and don't bring a live chicken into the movie theater.
When we went to go see Super Mario Brothers, we didn't do that.
We didn't.
We didn't bring mushrooms in or bananas from Mario Kart.
Hold that
Commercials.
thought, because when we get into the second segment,
Yeah.
in just a few minutes, we're going to talk about probably Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
But it was a good year. I'm looking forward to a lot of extra entertainment this year, and I think let's just continue our discussion about what happened last year. What else we liked? What else, or what we were disappointed by?
Ooh. I have to dig deep. What was I? Can you think of something you were disappointed by? I'm having trouble thinking about it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just easily entertained.
I just watch the same things over and over again. Once I find something, I'm like, aha, I will keep watching that because it makes me feel good.
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, if you spend a lot of time online, then you get to read a lot of hate.
Yes.
It's people really disappointed with how Welcome to Derry ended. But I don't know. Maybe I was just easily entertained, or I wasn't upset that it ended with a cliffhanger because I know that this is a 3-season arc that they're doing.
I was kind of disappointed by it.
Okay.
Unless we get into spoilers right now. I don't know if we should. Do we?
If you haven't seen all of Welcome to Derry, maybe skip past this. If you're watching this on TV, maybe just make yourself a sandwich. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe just jump ahead.
Skip.
But, so
'Cause
Pennywise being out of time.
Yeah, it's time doesn't matter to him. He can see everything. He knows, it's like, is it today, is it tomorrow? It's all the same to Pennywise.
Like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, but then it's like, what's the point of him doing anything?
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't he kill, what's her name, right then and there, because she was Richie Tozier's mom. Like, why didn't he just kill her? He's like, oh, these kids are going to come and try to defeat me at some point. I should nip it in the bud right now. Yeah. And I think he tried to, and then other Richie stopped him.
Right. Maybe he'll try to like go further back in time, or remember, because he's experiencing time all at once, that he'll try like extra hard to murder individuals that will give him trouble, or their descendants will give him trouble later on.
But it's just like, he didn't know that other Richie was coming to kill him, or like, if he sees everything and knows everything, it's just like, he might as well just be sitting somewhere like eating Cheetos, because he's just like, oh, I don't know, everything, people are going to try to kill me, but so what's the point?
Well, that's the inherent problem in a prequel series, because you know how it ends. Like, and the two It movies are so long in their two parts that you don't really need more than that.
I mean, the book is like
right.
Yay big, and Stephen King was clearly deep in the throes of alcoholism and cocaine addiction, because he writes stuff that it's just like, here's a whole chapter on this character who we're never going to see again. And I'm like, what was the point in that?
Right. Yeah. He needed a publisher to keep him on track. I know this is something that I really enjoyed last year that you haven't had the chance to watch in its entirety, but the Star Wars series Andor.
I know. You talk about it a
the
lot.
second season especially is dealing with, I mean, it's not so relevant in this day and age, but the second season especially deals with the rise of fascism.
What? What? We know nothing about that.
And on that note, we're coming to the end of this segment. We're going to take a brief break, and when we return, we're going to talk about what we're looking forward to this year, the year of our Lord 2026, in terms of entertainment. And just stay tuned, because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Tight.
The Cape Cod Theatre Company, Harwich Junior Theatre, has been a cornerstone of the Cape Cod community for over 7 decades. Each year, this multi-generational educational theater welcomes over 500 students in our classes, entertains thousands of patrons in our indoor and outdoor theaters, and hosts students from Provincetown to Sandwich for school day matinees. Our outreach programs also reach hundreds of students in local schools, along with the friends and family members who cheer them on. At the Cape Cod Theatre Company, Harwich Junior Theatre, our mission is to educate, empower, and inspire individuals of all ages and backgrounds to explore their creative talents, experience the magic of live theater, foster community, and nurture a lifelong appreciation of the performing arts. I'm Emily Murray, the Director of Education and Community Outreach. And throughout the decades that I've been involved at the Cape Cod Theatre Company, Harwich Junior Theatre, as a student, actor, teacher, director, and administrator, I have seen firsthand the transformative power of the performing arts and the innumerable ways our gem of a theater does indeed educate, empower, and inspire each person who comes through our doors. To continue making a difference in the lives of those in our community, we need your support. And there are countless ways to get involved. Audition for one of our shows, sign up for a class, or join a tech crew. You never know where the journey may lead you. Cape Cod Theatre Company, Harwich Junior Theatre is your theater. Come join us.
And welcome back. Again, this is Geeky Port. I am your host, Jamie. My co-host is here, Maxie. And we are talking about 2025 and 2026. We ended the first segment with talking about like stuff that we really loved. In 2025, not a lot of stuff that we didn't like. So it was a good year for entertainment.
Yeah, I was really trying to think hard, like what didn't I not like, but
I mean, there's so much media to consume.
yeah. One thing we didn't mention that we were talking about just super quickly, Speaking of the Oscars this year, 2026, there is an animated film with a wonderful, wonderful song that I hope wins Best Original Song. And that film is K-pop Demon Hunters, and the song is Golden by Huntrix.
I ignored that movie because the title is ridiculous, and I think the trailer made it look really cheesy and bad, or they used like the worst jokes or something. And they didn't, I don't think Netflix really promoted it when it was new. And I think it became like a sleeper hit where it was just like, it was more popular than anyone foresaw.
Yeah, it was just like word of mouth, and it's like, oh, this looks cool, this looks cool. And kids just like gravitated towards it, and then their parents saw it, and like other people, other adults saw it. Me, you. And we're like, oh, this is so good. The music has no business being as good as it is, neither does the story, and everything was just so wonderful.
Surprisingly heartfelt moments.
Yes.
So yeah, Netflix is,
You're doing good,
they're
Netflix.
firing on all cylinders.
Doing a good job.
We can't talk about the sequel in 2026 because the sequel has been pushed to 2029.
They gotta cook.
They want to
gotta make it
make sure
good.
that they do it correctly.
Yes. But you know what sequel is coming out?
This year?
Yeah. I mean, we were just talking about
Is
it.
it a sequel of a sequel?
Well, no, Super Mario Galaxy.
Oh, of course, yes. Yeah, so that looks fun. They're introducing Yoshi into the mix. That's
I
fun.
love Yoshi. And that other princess, I forget her name.
I'm blanking
not
on her name.
Peach.
Right.
If she's not Peach, I don't care. Which I don't know. Peach is fine. I was always a Luigi person. When I played Mario Kart, I picked Luigi. He's cute.
Cool. Well, they're also introducing Bowser's son, Bowser
Oh.
Jr.
Sure.
Who is a kind of like a little crime boss of his own.
Do we know who's doing the voice?
I don't remember.
I'll IMDb it in a second, but interesting.
Yeah, it's always great to have Jack Black. I think he was.
At anything, with anything.
I think he's the only actor in that actually doing a character voice. Everyone else is just doing their regular voice, which is fine.
Well, except for Chris Pratt, who's doing like a Linda Belcher type voice as Mario. But it works. Like at first I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's fine. Only when he's like in air, like knocked out, where he's like, "It's a me," and you're like, "Oh, that sounds like Mario."
Right.
But
Well, traditionally, he hasn't always talked like he does in the Japanese games with like the really exaggerated.
woohoo!
Well, there was a cartoon series, and these like live action interludes, as it were, like little comedy bits with Captain Lou Albano.
Oh
the
my God.
WWF wrestler.
Yup.
But like they just did like Brooklyn accents. They weren't doing these exaggerated, silly Italian accents. What is coming out this year? Like for Disney and Pixar, do we know?
I'm trying to remember. Isn't Dune coming out this year?
Oh, that's right.
Dune Part 3?
Yeah. You'd think we'd have like a teaser trailer for that. But yeah,
I
what's
want them to tease me.
So that's going to be all of Dune Messiah, and then maybe the next movie or two will be Children of Dune?
I was wondering if they were going to combine Dune Messiah and Children of Dune, or if it was just going to be.
That's what the
Dune
sci-fi
Messiah.
miniseries Children of Dune did. They combined, because Dune Messiah is a relatively short novel.
Yeah.
They
They're
kind of
still,
summed
you know.
that up in like the first half hour.
Paul's blind now. Spoilers, sorry. Read the book. Read the books. They're
Well, he's
great.
punished by Shai Hulud for his sins, because isn't he like terraforming? Didn't he try to terraform Arrakis
Oh,
by
yeah.
causing precipitation, but the worms are allergic to water?
Yes. I have to reread. I'm in the middle of Children of Dune, and
Oh.
I already have to reread Dune Messiah
They're
because
dense.
they're very dense books.
Not it dense.
But there's a lot there, and it's wonderful. Great writing. But yeah, you really have to be paying attention to everything.
We've got a new Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but those are all live action.
True. This year has been already like a good kickoff for television.
Oh.
You still need to see Night of the Seven Kingdoms,
Yes, that's
the
the
Game of
spin-off
Thrones
series.
spinoff.
Dunk and Egg, right?
Yeah, Duncan the Tall and Egg. So it's much lighter than Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. They're only half-hour episodes, and there is a lot of humor with
Okay.
with it.
There's no gore and nudity. And all
I
that.
mean, there's that too,
Okay.
but it's still
It's still
just-
an HBO series.
It's HBO, man. Speaking of which, oh my God, Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry is on HBO Max. It's huge right now, and heck yeah, it is. It's about two hockey players
Okay.
who, over the years, they have like a love affair with each other, and it is steamy.
Okay, I've heard about this.
It
All
is
right.
super steamy. And it's the guy who created it. He also was the co-creator of Letterkenny and that spin-off show, Shoresy. Both shows are very, very good. Very hockey-oriented, very Canadian.
I've heard good things.
They're so good. But Heated Rivalry. There's some stuff. A little too spicy, I think, for here, but
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, this is a PG-13 show.
I know.
Much like our improv, we try to keep it clean,
There's so much guy love. It's beautiful. I love it.
which is a good social respite in comparison to what's happening politically with the country right now. Moving on to happier things.
Yeah.
Masters of the Universe.
Oh,
is
yeah,
finally getting,
He-Man.
well, I would say finally getting a live action movie, but there was that one in 1987.
Are we counting that though?
I mean, it happened. It was a very
Whether
low
we like
budget,
it or not, it
poorly
happened.
made, poorly written Golden Globus production. But it still happened. It's worth noting. It is history. Frank Langella was an excellent Skeletor.
Oh my God, was he still a tour? Frank Langella.
And so, all right, so the director let him write his own lines. And so his scenes are the standouts.
Okay.
Like he has these poetical, Shakespearean lines in it where he's just talking about just power and he's got
But
He-Man.
does he sound like this?
They don't do that voice. No. And I doubt Jared Leto will do that voice.
Oh yeah, he's Skeletor.
That's unfortunate.
Ugh.
Fortunately, we don't have to look at Jared Leto's face.
We don't have to look at him. We have to listen to him.
Because I don't know if
No,
you've seen
he's
the
there.
trailer, but they do the skull face, and he's got the cowl and all that.
How's Cringer and Battle Cat?
We see Cringer.
Heck
We see a
yeah.
big green CGI lion, and he looks great. Sorry, tiger.
Adam. I love Cringer.
One big twist is that apparently Queen Marlena, who is canonically from Earth, she's an astronaut that launched from Earth and crash landed on planet Eternia.
Okay.
But it was decided that to keep their son, Queen Marlena and King Randor, their son safe, I'm assuming from Skeletor or just like the forces of evil, maybe Hordak, I don't know. But to keep him safe, they send him at an early age to Earth. So
And that's
he's-
Adam?
Prince Adam, yeah.
Yeah.
So Adam is just like working like this office job, and
Well,
he's-
and then Hordak took Adora, aka She-Ra.
that's true.
She-Ra, She-Ra.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I am She-Ra. Is She-Ra in this, or it's just He-Man?
If she is, then they're keeping that secret under wraps.
Dang it.
But no, there's many characters. As you know, Masters of the Universe has like a very large cast of very strange characters. So you've got, of course, on the good side,
Madame Raz.
no, because she would be on Etheria.
Oh,
But they've
okay.
got Idris Elba playing Man at Arms.
Nice.
You've got Mechanic.
Who's the one with the big ears? He's like an owl with like rainbow-ish ears.
Oh,
Unless
that's
he's-
Cowl.
okay.
But again,
That's She-Ra.
Etheria, not Eternia.
I
So they're
mainly
all-
grew up watching He-Man and She-Ra: The Secret of the Sword, so that's like the big one I know.
Well, if Masters of the Universe is a big hit financially, if this makes $1 billion,
Then
because
can we
that's
get
the
She-Ra?
benchmark,
I
right?
want She-Ra.
Then yeah, She-Ra is the obvious sequel. Yes. It was strange that Netflix had a She-Ra series, which is good, and a Kevin Smith written animated series of He-Man that takes place entirely on Eternia, but they didn't share continuity. So I don't know if there's some kind of legal problem or they just wanted to keep things separated like The Offspring does.
You gotta keep them separated.
We're adults.
Hey, we really
have
are.
mortgages.
We have retirement plans and pensions. Oh crap! What was it? Is Shadow Weaver just a She-Ra? She's so hot.
Yep. Well, on Eternia, we have Evil Lynn,
Yes.
who is more evil than a regular Lynn.
Yes.
And so she's usually Skeletor's second
piece.
in charge / lover. It's always kind of vague.
Heck yeah.
But she's always like, she is the Starscream to Skeletor's Megatron, where it's just like the most capable minion, but also after his job. Like,
Yeah.
if you just falter a little bit, I'm taking charge of this entire operation.
So is Catra?
Catra is
Etheria?
also Etheria. Yeah. So those are
I
minions.
love all the Etheria people. Etherians.
Ethereans, right? Those are all minions of
Hordak.
Hordak, who was Skeletor's master.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
It's all a big. It's big canon.
It is. Fun fact, I used to work with the wife of the man who voiced Hordak.
Really?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
He lived in Bucks County. And there's a time I lived in Bucks County for a year, and she's like, oh yeah, my husband's an actor, George DiCenzo. And I was like, and I looked him up and I'm like, oh my God, he was Hordak. I'm like, that's crazy. And they lived like up the street from me.
Nice.
And I just want to be like, can you do the Hordak
Yeah.
voice?
Can you
for
do
me?
the snort?
You'll never see your daughter again.
Well, I'm delighted that we spent a weird amount of time just talking about Masters of the Universe and its spin-off show,
Yes.
She-Ra. But believe it or not, we've actually ended this segment, come to the end of the entire show.
Oh no.
I'd like to thank you, the viewer. Well, actually, I think we have at least two because
Two?
Amy, who should have been here, but she's feeling under the weather. We hope you feel better soon. But she was recently recognized for being
Oh,
on
yeah.
Geeky Port, specifically the
tarot
card
episode.
episode, yeah. So
Good
thank you for
episode.
watching Geeky Port. Tune in another time.
whenever we're here, whenever we're on. Whenever you want to listen to us.
But yeah, so do your own reminiscing. If you have a favorite show from 2025 or something you want to talk about in 2026, put it down in the comments if you're watching on YouTube, and just have a great year.
Let's hope 2026 is good.